few expo on how to ace that radio interview or TV interview. Well, on Baby Boo's Nuggets, we're going to be sharing with you a bit of expo on how you can ace that radio and TV interview. Come on, let's go. So the first thing is, finally you've been called for that interview. What are you going to do? Oh my goodness, I know, butterflies in your tummy. The interview is around the corner, or an audition. It could be either an interview or an audition. It depends on whatever your employer, your prospective employer, choose to call it. It could either be an interview or an audition. I've been able to attend a few interviews or audition, depends on whatever they call it at that point in time, and I must say that usually the butterflies don't leave. From my experience, the butterflies never leave at all. Usually you'll be tensed, so you have to be calm, very, very calm, because you're going to be talking to probably a panel. For some people, you could be like 5 people on the table asking you different questions. It could be a panel. Most times it's always a panel when it comes to the broadcast industry. So how are you going to ace this interview? How are you going to ace the audition? Like I said, the butterflies are going to be there, so try as much as you can to be calm and think positive thoughts that you are going to ace this interview. Dress very well. Usually the broadcast industry, you don't need to be all dressed up with your suit and tie. Just be casual but then presentable, okay? Make sure you're comfortable in whatever you're wearing. That's for the outward look. And make sure that you research about whatever company that you are going to you're going for an interview or audition for. Make sure you research about them so that you are equipped, okay? Even that's why it's the broadcast industry. You can listen to listen to some of their programs that they do, so that you have an idea at the back of your mind what this station is all about. And then when you make it to the interview, there are some interviews you go for in a broadcast station and you're asked to write news stories on different topics, okay? So make sure you prepare yourself. Make sure you are what's the word now? Make sure you are vast with what is happening in the world around you, in the world of entertainment, politics, sports, tech, you name it. Just make sure you know a little bit of this and that. It will help you on your interview day. So if you are in a situation where they say, okay, write news stories on different topics of life, you already know exactly what you're going to write, because you have an idea of different things that have been happening in the world: foreign gist, entertainment, politics, and the likes. Okay, that's one. Another is you can be asked to do a freestyle. First off, they ask you, what are your strengths? What are you good at when it comes to broadcasting? Okay, I'm good at talking politics, I'm good at talking sports, I'm good at talking entertainment, I'm good at talking current affairs. It depends on what you are good at. So you might be asked to do a freestyle, do something for us, you know, in front of the panel. That's where the butterflies will be much. But then remember, to be calm is very, very important. So whilst you are practicing that calmness, you would present to them what you have, okay? So if you are either going to be talking about entertainment, take for instance, you could go, hi, welcome to Baby Boo's Nugget on YouTube, and thank you for being here. Well, in the world of entertainment, so Brimo is trending. And why is Brimo trending? Because he made a few remarks about the Igbo tribe, which doesn't sit well with a lot of people, not just the Igbo people, but other people. We're going to let you in on that in a very few minutes. Also, Paul Okoye, one of the P-Square brothers, is calling out comedian AY and begging him not to sit on the fence because of the coming election. Let him tell us where he is standing as regards who is his candidate is for the presidential election. Well, stick around. We're going to be talking about this and so much more on the show today. Don't go anywhere. You just presented your entertainment story, your entertainment show with a very few words. So, aside the fact that you're going to be talking about P Square, Paul Okoye of the P Square Brothers, and Brimo, there are other entertainment gist that you're also going to bring up on your show, but you just give them a tip of the iceberg. Your interviewer can ask you to do an audition. This is just one of it. In the world of politics, if you are a current affairs presenter, you talk current affairs a lot, so you know exactly what's happening in the world of politics. Take for instance, Nigeria's election is coming up on February 25th, and then they ask you to do maybe you should talk about the elections because you are a political presenter. How do you go about it? Here's what you do. Hi. You don't even say hi because political programs are usually very, very serious. So you go, good morning, good evening, and welcome to Politics Today on Baby Boo's Nugget. Today we're going to be looking at the road to the 2023 Nigeria presidential election. The election is coming up on the 25th of February. What are we expecting? We have candidates coming out and vying for the #1 seat in the country. Who are they? Who are you rooting for? And where do you stand? What plans and policies are they planning to put in place for the country Nigeria? All of these and more are what we're going to be talking about on the program Politics Today. Remember, we have so many political parties vying for the #1 seat. So we're going to be talking about the candidates, giving you a rundown of their manifesto and every other thing that they have planned for 2023. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I've got analysts with me in the studio and they are going to be talking about this topic with me. Stick around. You leave or you wrap it up, you know. Now your interviewers, they know exactly what you're saying and they know that you have an idea of what politics is about. They know, okay, this person has a little bit of background in terms of current affairs. Now these are just examples. Your examples might be better than mine. Put them in the comment section. Anything I am missing out, please put them in the comment section because these are just tips to help somebody, to help you ace that interview. So aside the fact that you might be asked to write something, you can also be asked to do a freestyle. You can also be asked to read a news script as well. Make sure you're calm, try as much as you can not to make a mistake. For those of us that will be auditioning for newscasters and all what, try as much as you can not to make a mistake. Breathe in and breathe out. Be calm, be audible, make sure that your diction is clear and everybody can hear you, because if you mumble your words, nobody will be able to hear you during your audition, and that's the same way they will think you'll be sounding on air, so they will not take you. Again, pray for calmness because it's not easy facing a bunch of people, most especially for us shy people, facing a bunch of people to make them see reasons why they should employ you. It's your passion, you're good at this, so go for that interview and break a leg. Afterwards, you might be asked to drop your contacts and they will reach out to you. If you have friends in that station, you could ask them what's up with your interview and how it went, and probably they might give you feedback if they were there. Okay, but make sure that you just put your fingers crossed and do not lay all your eggs in one basket. If this interview doesn't work, trust me, the other one will work. Okay, try as much as you can to get it right, but then pray for calmness and research. Be vast in whatever field. Be vast in things that are happening around you. And be spontaneous too, because you don't know where the questions are coming from. I almost forgot to add that. Be spontaneous in your reply. That's why it's a panel. You have different people on the panel asking you different questions, so you don't really know where these questions are coming from. So be ever ready to answer the questions, okay? Do not say, I don't know. Make sure you have a ready answer. A ready answer. It might be something you made up. It might not. Just have an answer to whatever interview question that will be thrown at you. I don't know, seems like you don't want to make an effort, okay? Hopefully you'll get that job. Bye. I'm off to work.